Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Darian McNee, studying at Robertson College. Today's date is March 31st, and I'm going to discuss customer service through the purchase. And this is presented for Allison Goldman. Thanks, guys. Make sure that you watch the rest of the video here. We've got a lot of great information that I look to be sharing with you. Until the last couple of years, retail was not something that I actually had any interest in. And I found that it's very unique to learn that there's an actual 5 steps of the buying cycle. You know, a lot of people, I believe, would not understand that you actually have to go through this process when you're a marketer to get these buyers in. So the 5 steps of that process that I'm going to be covering today is awareness, consideration, intent, purchase, repurchase, and continuous purchase. Okay, so the number 4 and 5 there, purchase, repurchase, and continuous, are going to be all connected. You'll see how I connect the dots on that, so bear with me here. We're going to jump into awareness here right away. Man, so the next step we're going to talk about is awareness. You know, we've all been there. As soon as something breaks down, we're like, oh my God, now what are we going to do? We need to start thinking about this new process. Are we going to buy something new? Are we going to get it fixed? And is anyone else shocked with me on how quickly like your phones and internet picks up on things now? As soon as you type that in the search bar, guess what? All of a sudden, the artificial intelligence is there, like spamming you worse than callers. It's like right away, they know that something's broken. Hey, we've got a problem that we're gonna help you get fixed. Right? So that's right away when companies know that you're looking for something. So they need to make sure that those advertisements are there for you to be able to research, and they want to be the first ones there. And right now there's a lot of competition in this market, and people and companies are always trying to find new ways to increase awareness of their brand. So we're going to jump into that here next. Price shopping and comparison is one of my least favorite things that I do personally. You know, right now there's so many options. It makes it very difficult to decide. Especially now, you look at the three big names, Amazon, Visions, and Best Buy. When you go price everything out, one includes shipping, one doesn't include shipping, one includes a warranty, one doesn't. And a lot of times they're the same brands. Which one's going to be there for you down the road more? Which one is there in your service area? As a shopper, this is something that is very difficult to decide what you want to do. So these brands have to go and find ways to earn your trust and build that relationship with you. Right now, moving forward, I definitely see artificial intelligence, live chats, and obviously quick responses on social media where they're part of your life. You know, they're like a built-in community where they're very responsive to your needs and what you're looking at, what you want. You know, especially Amazon. Basically, everything you look up is on Amazon. They've got all the smart home products and everything like that now, where they're simplifying the process so that as consumers, we're able to go and find these products right away without having to go and shop and do price comparisons, which in my experience is not necessarily always the best thing, because there's local stores that I have found that the prices are cheaper locally compared to going to Amazon. You know, one could be said, well, what's the cost of having it delivered and everything like that? So there's different aspects to look at it. but that's very difficult to break down. So these are things that we need to take into consideration for sure. This is so much fun when you have intent to purchase something. There's a constant struggle of, I want this one or I want that one. This item is too expensive. We should get a different model. These are conversations that we have every day, not only in relationships, but also with our own self-talk. With so many comparisons and reviews out there today, it's absolutely insane trying to figure out which product you want to purchase, what you're going to do with it, because let's use cars for an example here today. You've got three main manufacturers, North American manufacturers, okay? We've got Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. And on every product that you pick on one of them that you like, normally that stands out, let's say like a big sunroof on a Dodge. Guess what? You're not going to get that same option on the Ford or on the GM. There's different niches on each product that always makes the struggle real for you, no matter where you are or what you're doing. Different models, different prices. These are all things that need to be determined when you're advertising and also when you're looking at these purchases. So that's something to definitely keep in mind next time you're out shopping. It's not only people's reviews. You need to break down exactly what your intent is and figure out which one is going to be best for you. Here's the reality of consumer now. Basically, they're like a rat or a gerbil on a wheel. You're always in a constant circle of looking at purchases that you're going to make, and then are you going to be a return customer if you're satisfied with them? Companies need to determine what options they're going to make available for you, basically to try earn your business, to keep you as a customer long term. And for a marketing agent, this can be very difficult because you don't know what the consumer exactly wants. With every store, they give multiple options, and let's say credit cards, for example. Some give you air miles, some give you different rewards points, and a lot of them don't even break down what it is or exactly what percentage of money you're actually getting back. So it's going to be a constant circle of trying to make you want the product, then they're going to sell you the product. When it breaks down, that circle starts all over again. So that's going to be the key to keeping long-term customers. A lot of people say specifically that products are meant to last so long because then that way you're coming back. So if it lasts long enough to meet the expectation of that customer at that time, you're going to be able to keep them coming back and basically keep that circle of life going around for your company, or a gerbil on a wheel, where no matter what you do, that person is always going to come back as long as you stay connected with them and keep giving them subtle reminders of different products are available. The best thing that I can think of for an example on this is smartphones. Just like clockwork, every year iPhone, Samsung, Google, the top brands release the newest model that they're offering, and we all know that there's better phones out there, but what they do is they just add little subtle changes, and then that way it keeps you coming back, wanting it, upgrading it, and trying out different products. So that's something to definitely keep in mind when you're looking at the purchase, repurchase, and continuous purchase phases of consumers and on marketing. In conclusion, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and if you have any more questions about some of the references that were made, please feel free to go to the Amazon site, Visions Electronics, the images provided by Shutterstock, and other electronic information has been provided by Best Buy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you and have an absolutely wonderful day.